Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah.
This is a question that me and my friend have. What do you think about the Muslim Ummah using non-natural color palettes in the cartoons and the graphic design posters? This is for like adults and the children. I mean, like extremely bright red color or extremely bright green color. Because this might seem minor, but it can have a big effect on some people. And also, like after after 2020, there was a big trend that started that you show all the faces of the dua, faces of the people reciting the dua, and this can have a big effect, and it leaves out quite a few people who are affected, and they are regular people. We've dealt with it, but how many people need to be affected before they address this change? And to add on to that,
Yeah.
If one of the volunteers is told that this affects a person, like just make a small change, but they don't take it into consideration, they ignore it, then what is the consequence? Because it might not seem anything to them, but it could mean a big thing to another person. And this person, they could be doing so much. They could be doing all the namaz, Quran. I mean, doing AV is itself a big thing. But if they don't take into account these minority of people or who are regular people, then what is the consequence? You know what I'm referring to.
Yes, I know. No, thank you so much, Fatima. Obviously, as Muslims, as lovers and the followers of Ahlul Bayt, whatever we do when it comes to taking guidance, it has to come from the Holy Quran, the Holy Prophets, and the Ahlul Bayt. If we find it very difficult, then we go to our Maraji for guidance. The best community from the teachings of the Quran, the Holy Prophet, and Ahlul Bayt is the most inclusive community. That's the best community, where each and every individual is somewhat considered, where balance is created. Because at the end of the day, we are not the same. Everyone has his own circumstance. And the place where you expect us from the leadership of the community to be all inclusive is a mosque. Today, when you go to some organizations, I've been to so many places to recite Majlis. Those places, they have even people for sign languages. Some of those places are way smaller than our community actually here. Some. I've been to some places way smaller than our community here. And I would ask them, why are you having people with sign languages? It's costing you a lot of money because you're bringing them from outside. They said, no, we have 3 or 4 who don't get what is we said on the member. And because of them, we pay for 1-2 hours for every program for someone to come who has expertise in sign language. It's impressive. So therefore, we need communities that are all inclusive, where all the needs are somewhat taken care of. That's the benefit of having a community. Whose responsibility is that? Leadership of the community. Leadership. It's not the responsibility of the general masses. General masses, they've got no responsibility when it comes to this. Unless if they see wrong and they keep quiet, then it's your also responsibility. But it's the responsibility of the leadership of every community. Because at the end of the day, including myself, when you take a leadership position, you should know that you'll be answerable in the court of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. So you need to make sure you convince yourself whatever you are doing it rightly. Otherwise, if you make mistakes and you know they are wrong and you don't rectify those mistakes, You'll be answerable. And I conclude on this question by saying this. You see, this religion we have. The religion is there to create certain relationship. One relationship with Allah. And then two, relationship with people. So in trying to build a relationship with people, it dictates that we try to be approachable, we try to be accommodating. That's of great importance. So therefore, yes, we must be all inclusive to cater for every single person. It's like Imam who is leading Salat in fiqh. You are told, don't prolong your Salat so that you cater for the weakest link who is praying behind you. You're going to be leading Salah and want to recite very long chapter. When you have people, they struggle to stand and pray, and you can't do that. It's not acceptable in Islam, actually, in fact. And I know most of the people, when you prolong Salah, they start shouting, isn't it? Rightly so. I don't think it's wrong. In fact, we are told, just go, a bit of balance. But obviously not also too, Allah. There are people like that. We don't want that. So that's a good question, Fatima. Now let me go to another question. I've got online. Let me do